What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this project called Conflict801 Presents The First Step. Now, this is a compilation album featuring a bunch of artists from all over the place, so if you want to check it out and find out more about them, just take a look at the information box I got for you underneath this video. But first things first, the standout track on here has gotta be On a Low. This is just a late night banger with a solid auto-tune hook from CJ Beats, and you're getting some nice flows on this one as well. I gotta shout out Conflict for coming through with those rapid flows, and Ja was working a very catchy delivery style as well. Now, this track doesn't have an overly unique sound to it, and that's really one of the main issues with this compilation. You are in for a lot of genericism. So what I mean by that is that production-wise, you are just getting a lot of very simple synth bangers that don't really have too much going on with them, although I will say Unholy had a pretty nice jazz sample, so that was different. And you're not really getting a whole lot of amazing content and verses. There are certainly moments here where you're getting some nice flows, but there are also some moments where you can really hear the sloppiness and amateur nature that's going on with this project. That's not me being insulting. I'm just saying as you listen through, you can tell that a little bit of polishing and a little bit more time would really go a long way. But you know what? That's how it goes sometimes when you're a rapper. When you're on the underground coming up, it's just going to take time for you to get your shit exactly right and make it work. All that said, I gotta say that Underground Ambition stuck out the most to me on this project. They both brought some very crazy flows, like they were rapping their ass off and they actually sounded the most polished out of everybody on here. And this track is just another great synth banger. You're getting a hook from Marca to tie it all together, so this is something you could definitely work with. Between this song and On a Low, those two tracks stand out a lot to me, and you know, they're drunk slappers, so there you go. You want that shit? That's what you're gonna get. Now, I am familiar with Marca from other projects, so I know that he's doing hook work for a lot of people, and I think he could have helped out a lot of these other tracks as well, because some of these hooks are brutal. For example, you have Lyin, Feel My Pain, and Bloodsport, where you're getting some awful hook vocals courtesy of Tony Odello, although you can appreciate him on Feel My Pain because he's pouring his heart out. This is just a track where he's going in on how hard it is to be a father when you weren't raised by a father yourself, so he's just trying to figure it out, and that was certainly one of the more introspective moments on the album. I really did appreciate that, and I also did like the idea of the song Call It. This is just a track where Drew Ya Dirty and AAA are going in on people who are being very judgmental when they don't even know what they're talking about. I think we all know people like this who are trying to call things, but they don't know what the hell they're getting into, so they need to mind their damn business. Certainly appreciate that, and that's a moment that people will be able to relate to. I also appreciate the song Home, where we're getting some very good storytelling from Conflict, Lyin, and Tony, but even still, with these moments, you're still going to notice in spots that the flows are a little bit off, the mixing and mastering could be tightened up, the bars could be a little bit stronger, just a bunch of little things that you're going to notice on pretty much any amateur slash indie slash underground project. These are things that I gotta call out because I'm just trying to give constructive criticism, so throughout this project, these are some of the issues. Now, I also gotta shout out the weak performance from Bishop on The Greatest. His lack of style and mic presence really just pales in comparison to some of the other stuff you're getting on here. And Meant to Be has some more poor singing vocals, this time from AAA. I really feel like the singing on a lot of these tracks is really bad and could be corrected easily just by getting some better singers on there, or maybe working on those harmonies and layers so that the hooks are much stronger. But hey man, this is all just my opinion, and I'm going to go with a 2.5 out of 5. I think it's just really hard to make a solid compilation album when you have so many people involved. There's naturally going to be ups and downs because some of these artists are better than others, but even still, I'd say check it out for yourself. You're going to like some of these bangers, there are some decent hooks and those moments of introspection that I brought up, but I just think the execution here really needs to be tightened up and polished. There's potential here, but again, it really just kind of sounds like an amateur indie compilation that's come together. But that's just what I got to say about it. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts. And of course, man, make sure you hit me up on all my social media and sites so you can show me love and show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.